What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another horror talk. Are you ready? So it seems that it is network killing season. Have decided to axe a lot of shows, and it brings me to a discussion about horror and it in the mainstream of television, and why is it that horror shows can make bombastic money at the movies. Blumhouse's movies, Saw, Purge, all these type of movies can do stuff with $10 million and gross like 60 million at the box office. But on TV, it is like, it only gets like a season, 2 seasons for the most part, and then it's like axed. What is the factor there? Like, what's the reason why like Stranger Things can be popular, but yet something like The Exorcist, which was recently canceled and which kind of got me talking about this subject. From what I heard, it was a good show. I never watched it, to be quite honest. I want to watch it now, but it's only got 2 seasons and then it was canceled by Fox. And I just wanted to talk about a couple different horror shows that I've pretty much watched in my time with television that kind of went very quickly. So we had Dead of Summer, which was starting in November of 2015. It was on Freeform, and it had really cool commercials for it. Great visuals. It kind of wrapped you in to pull you and make you say, I want to see that show. It was set in the 1980s. It was kind of like that really cool 80s horror kind of summer camp vibe, because that show got canceled. The River, which is put out by Blumhouse, which is kind of crazy. Way back then it was put out. This series ran on February 7th, 2012 to March 2012. ABC canceled it. What's noticeable about this is that it was put out by the same director from the Paranormal Activity, at least the first one. I forget his name, Oren Patel. He put it out. Jason Blum was executive producer on this. Blumhouse Television kind of had their hands in it. And it seemed like a really cool premise. It was kind of like this really story about them trying to track down this person, and they had to go on the river. And it was all sorts of like horror elements in there and stuff. So pretty cool, but it just got canceled out of nowhere. And we also had the Ash vs. Evil Dead get canceled on Starz recently. So I'm not quite sure if it's just a network type of thing or because it's not on Netflix and everybody only watches Netflix. That'll be for you guys to leave it down in the comment section. On to a favorite of mine, and a lot of people do not really know about this series. If you do, it's really, really cool. In 2009, CBS put out a murder mystery type show called Harper's Island. And it was really, really cool how they did this show. And this was way back then when it wasn't social media around and all of spoilers and stuff like that. They kept that show so under wrap. And really all of the advertisement for it was like, who is the killer? Who is the killer? And you had this long list of characters on the show, and you never quite know who the killer was until like the last episode or the last 2 episodes. So it was really cool because you kept wondering. You would have someone in your mind, and then maybe that next episode they get killed. And I know there's some TV shows I'm leaving out. I do have Tales from the Crypt, awesome first season. Twilight Zone is awesome. But there is one show that has stuck around, and I'm not quite sure why is that. American Horror Story has stuck around, obviously season after season. Even with the recent seasons kind of being so-so, it still pulls in millions of views. It's still a popular series. So why is it that works? Is it because it's drama? Is it because it brings in a few cameos, like star-studded cameos? But are there any TV shows I am missing horror-wise that was canceled that you loved? What's the reason? What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comment section. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I will catch you guys on the next Horror Talk. Peace.